What's up guys, Day Zero Gaming here today, and I will be telling you the 5 things that I think they should add to Ghost Recon Breakpoint. If you agree with one of these things or disagree with one of these things, please leave it down in the comments, along with something you think they should add to the game. So one thing I think they should add to the game is the ability to deploy your bipod against a surface or the ground. So that is something that's currently missing from this game. You can have a bipod on your weapon, but you can't exactly like use it for anything other than just to make it look cool on your weapon. So if they added like a toggle ability using like right on the D-pad on PlayStation and some key on keyboard, whatever right on the D-pad is for Xbox, I think that would be really beneficial to the game. A lot of people would appreciate that, and you could maybe side mount your weapon too or something. That'd be really cool. Like be able to shoot around corners with it. That's something that's currently missing from this game, and it was in the most recent COD. And I think it would just be more beneficial to the game than it would be not. Um, and then our second point today will be the ability to prone roll. So hold up. So you see how you can lay on the ground in this game? Imagine if you could roll to the left or roll to the right, like while prone. So there's actually a couple of good ways I can explain this. So say you're right here and you're shooting an enemy and can't hit him. Instead of having to get up and move and risk getting shot at instead of just instantly killing him, you could just roll to the right and then pop a shot off. So you could literally roll to the right and then pop a shot off, like basically roll like that, but like a lot, hold up, let me show you. Basically roll like that, but while moving instead of just being like that slow and staying still. So I think that's the second thing they should add to this game. The third option I think that would benefit the game a lot is the ability to use the rangefinder. So I know there's like range things in the game and everything like that, but there's a rangefinder attachment on your weapon that you can add on there that doesn't actually work as far as I can tell. I mean, you can ping distances and see how far it is, but if the rangefinder just told you how far you're shooting or something like that, it would just add a lot to the game, for especially for like the milsim people and stuff like that. I just feel like it would help them out a lot. Another thing I think they should add to the game, this is actually going to be like, they might actually add this with the engineer or technician class or whatever they're adding in. I think they should add in a controllable drone that can shoot people. So you know how we have this drone that doesn't do anything but sit there and visualize people? Well, what if its special ability was, um, it would be kind of like a sync shot drone. So, but you'd be able to shoot 5 to 10 suppressed bullets with it and be able to kill enemies, basically. It'd basically be a controllable sync shot drone. That would be really cool, especially like, again, for the milsim people who don't want to just throw a sync shot drone up and like just randomly kill somebody. It'd be cool to actually control your own drone and sit there and kill somebody with it. My fourth thing that I think they should add, for Call of Duty fans, is the RCXD. So if you're able to deploy an RCXD and then just go and blow up a, like, it's not overpowered at all, like once you think about it, because there's a lot more overpowered stuff than that. The only thing I could see is balancing for PvP being an issue, but honestly they could easily fix that. Yeah, so being able to control an RCXD and then just go and manually blow up a target, that would be really cool. It'd be cool if it was like jerry-rigged with C4 or something. And then one last thing I think they should add to the game is going to be a UI adjustment. So when you go to your MK14 Assault, you should be able to hit square and you should be able to change the variant. Say you own 3 variants of the same weapon, and you like these stats right here, and you already have it marked 3 and everything. We should be able to switch the variant, like, from this screen. And we should be able to mix attachments between variants if we own all the variants, and we should be able to customize, like, basically our own unique gun. Basically have a weapon builder system, kind of unmatched. Like, maybe Call of Duty or something has it, I'm not too sure, but say you have 4 versions of the same gun. The MK14, the MK14 Assault, the MK14 CQC, and then the MK14 Tactical or something like that. I'm just making shit up, but you should be able to customize it to where basically it has, like, the front end of it is the MK14 Assault, the middle part of it's the MK14 just the MK14, and then this part is the MK14 CQC or something. Like, you should be able to switch up the gun entirely based on the different variants you have. Like, basically to where the gun is actually unique. Metal Gear Solid 5 had a really good way of doing this. If you've ever played that game, you can literally take it. So once you research one weapon, now if you have a weapon that's similar to that, you can change the weapon that's similar to it to, like, basically it's half this gun, half that gun. Or, like, say you have 4 different guns, you can make, like, your own gun basically. And I think that's what they should do to this game. I feel like it's holding it back a little bit, not being able to have that. And then one last thing would be able to have a parachute on your back, like a undeployed parachute. Like, that's just a bonus one because it's not that big. Um, I don't know. Like, having that on your back, it would be a little bit more realistic, you know? Especially, like, when hopping in a helicopter. Where did you get that parachute from? Well, there you go. Another small thing they should add is the ability to only carry, like, one primary or no primaries and just a pistol without it affecting your gear score. Um, so there we go. That's my list of 5, but I really gave you 7 ideas that they should add to Ghost Recon Breakpoint. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.